What's up, y'all? It's your girl Sky and welcome to Wine Wednesday. It's kind of a tradition, but if you're new to the family, you are welcome. You are very welcome. Well, it's true. I moved into my parents' house. I'll insert some video clips here. Y'all, just say a prayer for me. It's never easy moving in with your parents. It's especially not easy moving in with my dad. But I love him so much. I'm so grateful to him and my stepmom to open up their home to me whenever I need it. And I just wanted to talk about this a little bit because, you know, it's one thing to need to move into your parents' house, but it's another thing when you do it by choice. Like, I have a great job and I can have my own place if I want to, but I really moved into, I really moved in to pay off my credit card. So I was paying about $700 a month for my room in a beautiful townhouse. And do I have lipstick in my teeth? Okay, so I had a beautiful room in a townhouse in Tyson's Corner, and I was paying off my credit cards, putting money into my savings, but I realized I wanted to put more money into my savings. I didn't feel comfortable until I paid off my credit cards. So the only way to do both was to move into my parents' house and spend the $700 on my credit card instead of on my rent. And then once I finish paying off my credit card, I can double up my savings and buy a house sooner. So I'm here by choice. I could have, you know, kept going, paying off my credit cards little by little, but I'm just fed up and I want it to be over with. And so I'm here. Today we are drinking Black Doktor. This was recommended to me by one of our viewers, Myriam. Thank you for recommending it. It is 16% alcohol, and so it's very strong. Drink with caution. It doesn't say much about it, just product of Moldova, French oak aging. The color varies from red to deep red. The taste is complete, balanced, round with complex flavor. My God, this is super sweet. Whew. I'm gonna just say on a scale of 0 to 10 for sweetness, this is a 10. And for all you loyal watchers, you know I don't like sweet. So, Myriam, Myriam, why? But we don't just review it for me, we review it for you guys. And so if you like sweet, Black Doktor is a really good one. And you know what? I don't mind sharing these wines. I know you can't find them everywhere. So like if you see a wine that I tried and you can't find it around you, let me know. If you're local, I could always bring you a bottle the next time I see you. But all my other people who I meet through YouTube, I meet through Instagram, I don't know if I could ship a bottle to you, but if I can, you better ship one back. It's funny because this week I wanted to talk about the whole, I was about to say Rob Kardashian, Jesus. I wanted to talk about the whole Tristan Thompson and Khloe Kardashian and Jordan Woods thing, but I just feel like it's over with by now. Whatever opinions I had, I already shared them on Instagram, so make sure you follow me. I leave all of my information at the end of this video and linked down below. If I could say anything about it, it's one thing. I have had this conversation with my sisters and my girlfriends, and at one point in your life, especially if you have a million sisters, someone needs to sit you down and say, honey, don't be mad at the girl, be mad at him. And for my laptop is being super loud. For the amount of sisters that Chloe has, I just feel like that should have never been an issue. Sweetie, Jordan is not the reason. Okay, if you're watching this, Chloe, Jordan is not the reason, okay? It's Tristan's. And if it wasn't for Jordan, the relationship would have ended later for someone else. And if your sisters didn't tell you, consider me a sister. I will tell you, she ain't the reason, sweetie. Bye. But that's all I wanted to say about all that drama. Well, I guess this move has me in some kind of a rut because I did a little bit of a retail therapy, and I went to Sephora. And I spent $300, girl. I know. I don't know what I was thinking. I'm telling you, I'm going through a midlife crisis. All right, speaking of midlife crisis, I know y'all see that gray. Okay, that's just one of a million. Girl, where you at? I know you. Is another one right there. Okay, so that's the left side. Your right. Let me show you my right, your left. Don't be shy now, grays. Anyways, if y'all can see my grays, comment down below. I have grays too. Even if you don't, make me feel a little bit better, okay? Comment down below if you say I have grays too. I really don't care if you don't. But let's get into what I purchased, because I find these so interesting just to see like what people will spend their money on, you know. So we'll start with primer. I don't know why I said it like that. I'm so weird. Sorry, guys. My friend put me on to the Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer. The original size is $52, so I purchased this mini sample size because I wasn't trying to pay $52, and I've tried hers, but I wasn't really sure if it goes with my skin complexion. I probably only tried it once or twice, so this little sample allows me to try it for more than once or twice, and it's so small I can take it with me on work trips. It's not that much product, but it's just enough for me to know if I should spend $52 on the full size. So I'm very excited about this Tatcha primer. I'm wearing it today, and that was $20. And then moving on, I did purchase another Tatcha product, and it's the Luminous Dewy Skin Mist. I used to be a really big fan of matte makeup, but I noticed that really dewy is in, and I know it's a mix of like what primers and foundations you use, but I thought this would be a little bit helpful. This is the product. It's also the sample size. I believe this cost me $20. I'll put the link down to everything below. And I tried it once, to be honest. I didn't really like it. It made me a little bit oily. It says for normal to dry skin. Sephora always tells me that I have dry skin, but to be honest, I have dry skin here, and then I have an oily T-zone. So this product is not that good for me, but I'll show you how it looks. It's like Tatcha has their own scent. I try not to put on my nose. Tatcha has their own scent because the primer smells the same, but it smells really good. So we'll give that some time to set, and then you guys could really see what it does to your skin. Moving on to foundation, I purchased the NARS Natural Radiant Foundation. I used it. I actually have it on right now, so that's why the packaging looks a little bit dirty. But it's the NARS Radiant Longwear Foundation in the color Tahoe. I purchased this because it's Tiara Walker's favorite. She is a YouTuber on YouTube. Wow. She's a YouTuber that my friend introduced me to, not in person, through YouTube obviously, and this is actually her color. And I was looking at her, and I'm like, I think it might be the same color. So I went to Sephora, I tried it, and it worked. So I'm wearing it now. She's cute or whatever. Yeah, I think it goes, and I do like it. So I wanted to try this NARS one, and then I also purchased the Too Faced Born This Way Undetectable Foundation. This is medium to full coverage. I purchased this, I think, because of James Charles. This is the color Caramel, which I also tried in store. I went with no makeup on, honey. I was looking horrible. But I went like putting some on this half and some on this half just to see what my color was. And I used this one yesterday. I really like the color. I don't know how I feel about the formula yet, so I want to try it once or twice more before I give you a final review. It says oil free, but I felt a little bit oily. Okay, so then moving on to concealers. It's probably one of my favorites. I purchased 3. My tried and true holy grail is the NARS, what's it called? NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. My color is Caramel. Everyone talks crap like, oh, if you still use NARS, like you don't know makeup or anything like that. I know makeup, okay? Wow, please, no, don't make a meme out of that. I know makeup, but this is just like my favorite, okay? I'm sorry. I really do want to try the Kylie Cosmetics one, but I just can't bring myself to support them right now. Or ever, really. I always feel bad giving them money. But the next one I purchased was the Too Faced Born This Way Concealer in the color Natural Beige, which is way too light. But I did purchase the sample size. I think this is a sample size. I'm not sure. I would have to check. It says super coverage, which it is, but it's not my color. So I'm either going to exchange it or just return it. Thank you to Sephora's awesome return policy. The formula is great. I did use it. I mixed it with another one, but the color is just off. And then lastly, I purchased the Fenty Beauty concealer. This is the last one that I've used, and I'm almost out of it, so I went and purchased the same one. Okay, here's my problem with Fenty. It works on everything except for my nose. Let me know if that happens to you, and like, is it the primer? Like, what kind of primer do you use to not get an oily T-zone? Because it wasn't working for me. I also realized that I purchased the wrong color. My foundation and concealer in Fenty is $360. I accidentally purchased $330. So I'm going to go ahead and exchange this one for the right color because that's not cute. Well, now that it's dry, like you can see the dewy thing is doing its thing. Maybe I'm just not used to it, but I feel like it's doing too much of a thing. Like, I was trying to look dewy, not like chicken grease. Moving forward, we're almost done, I promise. Holy Grail, the Urban Decay All Nighter Long Lasting Setting Spray. Love it. This is also the mini. That's because I also want to go back and get the Morphe, what is it called? Continuous setting spray. I really love it. Instead of like pumping every time, you just click once and you hold it and you spray all over. Not only is the technology great, but it really works. And if I don't have the Morphe one, I use this one. If I don't have this one, I'll use the Morphe one. So I was just trying to get both. And then I purchased another one of my recent holy grails. It's the Benefits Precisely My Brow Pencil. This is another mini in the color 4. I purchased the mini because I already have Anastasia's Dip Brow and I kind of like to mix them. This is awesome. I do have the large one. I have like 5 of these. I go through them so quickly. It's terrible. And I have eyebrows. I don't know why I use so much product. You see? Anyways, this is it. She's super cute and I love her so much. much. But look, I just bought this and look how little of a product. That's it. You pay like $13, $12, $13, and that's all it comes with. And I actually thought about taking a picture and sending this to Benefit. Like, girl, you're gypping us. This is ridiculous. Another holy grail. I've been using this for months. It is the Benefit Bad Gal Bang mascara. Another mini. Okay, the other reason I bought minis, I'm sorry I keep saying this, I didn't have money for all of the full sizes. If I spent $300 in mostly minis, imagine it would have been like $600 in the big sizes. So I'm gonna go for the mini right now until I get my coins together, because I just moved and everything, but I really needed to figure this out, this whole foundation thing. But seriously, I have a bunch of minis and full sizes of this. It's amazing. Bad Gal Bang. If you get anything from this video, is to buy this mascara, okay? Love it so much. My last purchase is probably my favorite. It's the Dolce & Gabbana Garden perfume. I bought the Rolly again because I'm trying it out. I have a couple. Oh my god, this smells so good. I have a couple favorite perfumes that I really stick to one. Now it's recently been two, but girl, this is beating all of them. I'm telling you, Dolce & Gabbana Garden. What does it smell like? Okay, it's sweet but fresh, fun and fresh. Jeffree Star, James Charles. Oh my gosh, it smells like powder and cotton, and you know the cotton fresh scent. Okay, so powder, cotton fresh, and candy. It's sweet. Ooh, it's so good. But you know, you can't go buying the whole bottle. You have to buy the minis because you have to know how the scent will react with your natural pheromones. If you're gonna try a perfume or wear any perfume, you have to make sure it mixes well with your pheromones. So I went and bought the mini. I think you can also ask for samples, but I don't really like to ask for samples. I've been smelling this for probably 2 months. Every time I go into Sephora, I smell it again just to make sure, you know, my hormones weren't out of whack. I don't know. I tried to smell it a couple more times before I pull the trigger. And so I bought the mini. I think it was like $32. And I've been loving it. I promise you I'm going to buy the full bottle. And you guys will know when I buy the full bottle because I will tell you. And then the last thing I got was, I used my points. I think this was it 100 or 500? I should probably know because that's a big difference. But I went and got this Best Skin Ever. My skin has actually been awesome, and I can tell you guys how I got it better. I plan on doing like 2 skincare videos, but not yet, once my skin is done doing what it's doing. But this is by Dr. Brandt, and it comes, I haven't even opened this yet. Let's see, we can open it together. I got it on my points, and it comes with all of these minis, which I love, as you guys can tell. It comes with an eye depuffing gel, which is this one. Eye depuffing gel. Pore refiner primer, microdermabrasion, which I'm dying to try out because that has been my holy grail, and then hydrobiotic. I have no clue what that is. It says recovery sleeping mask. You can't even see it, these lights are so bright. And T-Ways, that is what I got from Sephora. It was $300. I'm really excited to try some of these things, and I'm really excited to share them with you guys. Let me know if any of these are your favorite, or if you think that you have a favorite that I haven't tried yet and you would like to recommend something to me. I really look forward to that. I love when you guys recommend wines. Like I said, Black Doctor was recommended to me by one of our viewers, and I do go and look for the wines that you recommend. So I just want to say thank you to everyone who's been contributing, sending me ideas. It it's been tremendous. The support has been amazing. I love when you guys text me and say, hey, where's wine Wednesday. Some people have even gone as far to say, like, you know, I'm starting to enjoy Wednesdays because of you. And you know, Wednesday is hump day. It's the middle of the week. We're like tired because we just finished Monday and Tuesday, but we're excited because it's about to be Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So it's just a nice time to unwind and have some wine. Unwind with some wine. Oh, that was weak. Okay, that's better. I want to say cheers to everyone who's going through the semester. We are in March, so that's spring break. If you work hard, make sure you party hard. Keep a healthy balance. I'm all about partying hard as long as you're working twice as harder, okay? So a healthy balance. And yes, if I could rate, gosh, this wine, one cup will really do it to you. I would give it an 8.5. If I could find a 16% alcohol that is not so sweet, I would probably give it a 10. Matter of fact, I'm gonna call Myriam and ask her, what is your rating of this wine, 1 out of 10, and we can compare, because I guess she likes sweet. I don't like sweet, and I still gave it an 8.5. If you guys try it, please make sure and DM me on Instagram. That's really where I communicate with you guys the most, and of course through the comments. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps the struggle. Love you guys, and until next Wednesday, ciao.